What is up, guys? It's TheCitrusPanda here today, and I'm coming at you with episode 4 review for Log Horizon. So let's do this. In the background, we've got this awesome wall scroll. I just want to point that out because I just bought that recently. Thought it was pretty cool. It's got Light Yagami, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so episode 4 was actually, I'd say, one of the best episodes I've seen so far. I keep on saying that, but they keep improving. In this episode, we saw what Shiro is really capable of, like what he can actually plan out, and just how smart he actually is. And honestly, it was pretty dang amazing. Now, right off the bat, I want to say that the game, Elder Tales, was actually originally supposed to be half the size of the Earth, actually. It was supposed to be a huge game. So, since we found that out, that actually gives us an idea of how long it actually takes to get between the towns. In addition, I thought that Shiro and them, they didn't know that Susukino, the town that Sororo was in, I didn't know that they knew that it was being attacked by that guild of people. Yet, they had the contact back in Akihabara, or whatever the town is called, the beginning town, and they already knew this. So, the guild's name was actually Brizgandia. Brizgandia is the guild of criminals that was there, and Demika's was there. He's the leader. Now, I was listening to Demika's name, because last episode I was calling him Mr. D. I'm just going to call him Demika's, because they were calling him like Demika's or something. I was trying to understand what his name was. But we do figure out a couple things about Demika's. He is a monk class, and monks are the three warrior classes, along with guardian and samurai. So add monk to that and you get 3 classes who are melee based or warrior based, I guess. In addition, we found out that there's actually private zones in the game where you can't be seen by people, because Sorera was in a private zone in Susukino with Nyanta, the cat, which I'll get into in a minute. He's awesome. Basically what happened there was, it was like a private zone where even people on your friends list cannot see where you're at, as far as I know. So that's pretty cool, and it might be an important detail later in the show. In addition to that, when Shiro actually finds Sorara and Nyanta, basically he actually knows him. He calls him Chief. Well, Shiro calls Nyanta Chief. And I'm guessing that they were in the guild together because he knows Notsuga as well. And they introduce him as a level 90 swashbuckler. And he dual wields 2 rapiers. And he's just awesome. I'll get into that in a minute, but he is so awesome. Anyway, so basically we learned that, they're gonna get ambushed when they walk out of the town. So, why are they not being attacked in town? Well, because in the first episode, it was explained that if you attack people inside town, those guardian people come up and attack you, so they can't fight them in town. So it's kind of funny because Shiro, Nyanta, and Sorora are just casually just walking right out of town, and nobody can attack them until they leave. Now, actually, before they went into the town, Akatsuki, she went into a skill called Sneak, and then one of them called Silent Move. So she went invisible, and nobody could hear her footsteps. And Notsuga was elsewhere waiting for Shiro to give the signal. So basically, what happens is they walk out of the town, and then to get Demika's to fight them, Shiro taunts him a little bit. Nyanta taunts him. Shiro wanted to fight Demika's. I think he's like a second in command. He looks kind of like an elf. His nickname was Londark of Greysteel, so I don't know if he's going to play a bigger role or not. He looked kind of like the second in command because he was giving like the orders kind of like as a secondary captain sort of guy, and he looked pretty cool. I think he might be an enchanter like Shiro. He seems to know a lot about the game as well. He was explaining like in his head, he was like, this is exactly what happened, this is why it happened. And he seems kind of like Shiro in that respect, that he knows exactly what's going on. Now, basically what happens is Nyanta starts fighting Demika's. Now, we figure out that the swashbuckler has less HP than Demika's, but he has a bunch of, when he attacks, he has a bunch of status effects. So, like, he lowers attack, lowers dodge, lowers defense, and Demikis was about to lose, so he had his teammates heal him. So that wasn't exactly fair. But you know what? Anyway, so that happened. But also, Demikis was a monk class, and we learned that it's like an MMO so much because they also have cooldown time and casting time. So casting time is how long it takes for something to actually cast. Like, when you use that skill, how long does it take to actually, that skill to actually take effect? Like, when you say fireball, maybe it takes 4 seconds to charge up. Cooldown time is how long you have to wait before you can cast it again. The monk has really fast cooldown time. So basically, he's just bombarding them with fists, and Nyansa's dodging a little bit here and there and stabbing. And basically, Sarara is a druid, so she's trying to heal everybody. And right when Demikis is about to basically just finish off Demikis, then Nausicaa just jumps in with his shield and says, "Anchor Howl." Technically speaking, what actually happened was Demikis just ordered all of his men to be like, "Go attack Nausicaa because he's a bad man. We gotta kill not Nausicaa. Go kill Nyata the cat." They didn't even know Nausicaa was there, and then out of nowhere, Nausicaa comes up and uses Anchor Howl and just makes everybody forced to attack him. Now he's just there tanking everybody like a boss, and while Nyanta is just like taking out Demikis. Now everybody's kind of losing, and it looks like our protagonists are about to lose. But then Shiro always pulls through. So basically, to sum up what happened shortly, basically, Nausicaa used this thing called Castle Stone, which makes him invincible for 10 seconds. In addition to that, Shiro and Nyanta do this little combo attack with these thorns and completely destroy Demikis. He's in 1 health, and then he's down on the ground. And eventually, the way that Demikis dies is so funny because he's charging Shiro, but then Sarara just hits him with a staff because he's in 1 health, so he just kind of dies, which was pretty awesome. And then Demikis vowed to basically destroy him, but Demikis was about to be healed by his healing team, and Akatsuki just freaking came up behind him and killed everybody, every single healer, as well as that Lawn Dark guy. So at the end of the episode, we see him flying away on griffins, and that's pretty much what happened in this episode. The animation was solid. It was quite nice. I'm really looking forward to the next episode. Although it's not like super important next episode, I don't think, because I don't know what they're doing. They're just going back, and hopefully there'll be some sort of conflict or something that starts. Now I hope that Demikis might be the main antagonist now. I mean, right now he's the antagonist, but I don't know if he's going to stay the antagonist. Only time will tell, and I hope you guys enjoyed this short video, although it wasn't really short at all, but whatever, and I'll see you guys next time.